Time is of the essence, said Socrates, or some other man with a beard. It may also have been a woman, but the beard was definitely there. To ask someone what the time is in Portuguese, you say, Que horas são? What time is it? You're literally asking what hours and not what time. That's why the verb ser is in the plural. There are some alternative ways to ask this question. One of the more common ones is Tem horas? Do you have the time? Literally, hours. A particularly polite variation of this is Tem horas que me diga? Here, you're literally asking, do you have hours that you would tell me? Whatever the variation of the question you decide to use, if you're addressing someone you don't know well, like a person on the street, you should put a desculpe, excuse me, before the question. This will prevent you from looking like a potentially dangerous time-asking maniac. Desculpe, que horas são? Excuse me, what time is it? The answer to all these questions can be the same. São horas. It's o'clock. There is no direct equivalent to o'clock in Portuguese. You ask about horas, hours, and you mention horas in your answer. São 2 horas. It's 2 o'clock. Because horas is a feminine word, hora, in its plural form, you must use the feminine plural of the number 2. 2 and 1 are the only numbers that vary according to gender and number in their adjective form. To say 1 o'clock, as you probably expect, you use the singular form. É 1 hora. It's 1 o'clock. São 2 horas. It's 2 o'clock. São 3 horas. It's 3 o'clock. São 4 horas. It's 4 o'clock. São 10 horas. It's 10 o'clock. In Portugal, people will normally tell time using the 1 to 12 AM and PM scale. AM is da manhã, in the morning, and PM is de tarde, in the afternoon. Besides these, you can also say de noite, in the evening, at night, after 7 PM, which is debatable. You can revert back to da manhã as early as 1 AM. São 9 da manhã. It's 9 in the morning. São 2 da tarde. It's 2 in the afternoon. São 9 da noite. It's 9 at night. São 2 da manhã. It's 2 in the morning. Noon and midnight also have special non-numeric names in Portuguese. Meio-dia, noon, literally midday. Meia-noite, midnight. You will also come across times in the 24-hour scale. It works the same way, but you don't add da manhã or da tarde, of course, because there's no need. 13 horas, 1 p.m., 20 horas, 8 p.m. Some people aren't easy to satisfy and they will insist on knowing the minutes and not just the hours. To give them what they want, you add the minutes after e, and. São 7:25. It's 7:25. São 10:14. It's 10:14. Half hours can be either 30, 30 or meia, half. São 4:30. São 4:30. It's 4:30. Quarter hours are told with the word quarto, and you can do this in a couple of alternative ways. São 6:15. It's a quarter past 6. São 6 menos um quarto. It's a quarter to 6. Literally 6 minus a quarter. Or, falta um quarto para as 6. It's a quarter to 6. Literally a quarter is left to 6. You may have heard that Portugal is not the most punctual country in the world. This is, of course, entirely untrue. I'm saying this to prevent comments from outraged Portuguese people. Please play along. If you want to do like the locals and be vague when discussing time, you can use expressions like por volta das 6, around 6, por volta das 3:30, around 3:30, 8 e tal, 8 something, 5 e picos, 5 something. One common way to set meeting times is by saying a festa começa pelas 9, 9:30, 10. The party begins around 9, 9:30, 10. In case you're wondering what time you should arrive for a meeting in Portugal set for an undefined point between 9 and 10 o'clock, the correct answer is 10:45.